Tell me what you got.
Welcome back to our next chapter. Come along with us in this episode. This is everything between getting the boat splashed in,
Mission success.
a few boat jobs, and provisioning for the trip of a lifetime. We'll be cooking up fresh catch and forage.
Fish on the barbie. Creepy crawlies.
That's not a bad start. We'll take that. Finding some pretty cool anchorages and getting to spend some time in the woods.
Beautiful sunset. Nova's got the deer on the run here. There's another one. Here comes Nova.
So join us as we spend about a month getting finished up with everything that has to do with land and getting ready to spend our lives full time on the water. Hope you enjoy the video. Please give us a like and subscribe if you do.
I want to show you guys what I'm doing in here. This is the V-berth. This is the forward berth in this 3870 Bayliner. And there's no shelving or anything. This is going to be my workshop for our Great Loop and our travels. So along that seam right there, from under that all along there to this toolbox, I'm wanting a shelf so that I can put things. It's actually going to be fairly deep because I'm going to have it come out to the edge of that, not out past the bed, but out to the edge of that. I'm going to do that on both sides. I'm going to stop this shelf right here, so pretty much in the same area as that one. These shelves will just give me a lot of tool storage up here and improve how things are organized and how things are put away. So that's one of the little projects. So as you can see, we got an absolute mess here. That happens when you're doing lots of boat projects all at once. But we'll set up a camera and I'll show you my solution to this storage problem. So that's that piece roughed in there. Just to let you know what I'm doing. I'm just building that out of foam so that I know what I'm gonna have here. Obviously across the edge of here, I'll have a piece of wood that goes up high. This will be made out of, I'm not sure yet. I don't know if I can get away with making that out of a starboard type material or if I'm just gonna have to do plywood or what I'm gonna do there. I'm not sure yet. I'd like to make it out of 1/4 inch starboard, but I'm not sure that'll give me the strength that I'm wanting there because I am going to put some pretty good weight on these shelves. As you can see, this shelf is going to really increase the space. The bottom of it I have 16 inches, and over here by the tool box I have another 16 inches. I have over 1 foot to the end there. That's going to be pretty good space, and I am going to put like I said, a stop on the outside of that. Now I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to see if it'll fit over there. Is there any bets? Any bets whether it'll fit over there? Whether the front of this thing is symmetrical or not? We'll see what happens. So basically that's going to work pretty good. I'm going to reshape the starboard side one just a little bit so it's not hanging over here so far. That is built out a little bit farther because of that top right there, so I can get away with sticking that one out a little farther. This one, I don't know if you can see this, but I've got lines on here. I'm going to trim that shelf back a little bit and then I'll do the same thing there. This one I wanted to leave this part open right here because I'm always using my charging center for all my batteries I'm always using that right here. So I'm gonna end that shelf right here. So what I will do is probably right here where it goes together, I'll make the end of that round, and then this will have a post here, and then there'll be another post up there to steady that. The front of that shelving will attach to that cabinetry that's already up there, and that ought to be nice and sturdy. When I get the other materials, I will continue to put this in here and show you all what I came up with. So far, this is what I've come up with for the shelving. The shelving went in really nice. It's got a nice edge on it to keep stuff from falling off, and that worked pretty well. All right, kind of show you guys the finished product here. Amber did this. These cords are always a big mess, so she found these little rubber things to hold cords. They're out there in the open where you can see them. That works nice. The shelving, this is my toolbox, kind of a mess on the top of it right now. I've got all my DeWalt tools attached to the wall. That seems to work really good. They don't go anywhere. Office supplies up here. Got my Allen wrenches and my charge center. All the charging batteries go there. This shelving really worked out nice. And then I put these clips on here, zip ties, bolts, let me organize. That's an electrical part over there. There's all electrical stuff. This really helped turn this room into something very useful. The other thing that I ended up doing is this is a leftover piece of that. It's cellular PVC board is what it is, and that's what I used for the shelving, was that cellular PVC board. It worked really good, and this piece slides underneath the bed so that I kind of have a worktop to work there without ruining the bed. And the best part about this is when we have visitors, the bed is still completely usable. Yes, it's got all this utility around it, but it still lets this bed be completely usable for guests. And then the head is still also completely usable. So that's what I came up with for storage for a shop in the front of this boat, and storage and making all that work together. Another thing I thought I'd mention here is that when you cruise on these boats full time, a lot of the weight, the extra batteries, the equipment, the stuff that you bring all goes in the aft of the boat, and it makes the boat sit pretty low in the back, and you get an unbalanced boat. So the weight in this, moving this weight forward in this V-berth and making this a much better storage space and getting some of this weight farther actually helps balance out the boat, and it helps. One more thing that we did here real quick that I wanted to show you is I put this electric cylinder under this bed because this thing really gets heavy. It's got a nice mattress on it, and now you can access all this storage under here. It's got drawers in the first part of it, so the storage is quite a ways back there. I don't know if you can see back there, but there's quite a bit of storage back there, so that opens that up and makes that easier as well. Solved a few different problems at one time. Gave me easy access to the stuff to work on the boat so that I didn't have to dig them out of totes all over the place, and moved weight forward in the boat and helped balance it out. Well, I forgot to take a before picture of underneath this Helm station, but it was a disaster. There was wires hanging and It was not good. And while I'm redoing this, this is our air compressor. It's not only the air compressor for the horn, but it's air compressor to have shop air on the boat, to have available air on the boat. So I worked and I got all them wires all cleaned up. It's still not quite up to snuff, but they were all hanging down all over there. This is a plug-in for some lights. I'm gonna change the way this was solid and you just couldn't get back in there. It's terrible. I'm gonna put just a couple of posts there because I want something adjustable to put my feet on while I'm driving, and we'll clean this up the rest of the way and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. And there's everything kind of put back together. I'm gonna do another little project here. I got some little screws here that I'll show you real quick. My air compressor tucks under there, and when I need the hose reel, it sits on those bolts, goes down. I will attach those legs later, and that allows that air compressor reel, and there's enough on there to go around the entire boat. Like I said, those get attached down still, but as you can see under there, that looks much better than it did. All them wires were hanging down, and hanging down underneath there where stuff got caught on it when I was using that for storage, and we got that fixed. Okay, I wanted to show you guys the finished product here under this upper helm station. I attached these legs here with that so that, as you've seen there, that leg wasn't attached down good, but I've got it attached. I like to have my feet, or have some options for where my feet are when we're driving for long distance. So this is what I come up with. This is PVC pipe, just a couple of lengths of it, and I just put caps on it. The caps just pop off so that I can just pull those out of the way and I can get good access to everything that's stored or moved up there. This here is a new Picron solar charger, and that is for another video. I'll tell you guys what I had to do there. I had to add 400 watts of solar and a little bit more strictly for Starlink, and we got that, but that will be another video. We actually store some things in these tubes anyway. I have a kite that I bring with me, and it fits in there. This one slides over so that the passenger has a place to put their feet, or slides over the other way. And then these, like I said, slide right out of the way, very easy. Just to show you what I'm talking about, when you're sitting here and the bolster is up so that you can see better, it's comfortable to have your feet on something. And these round PVC pipes are very comfortable, and it's adjustable for me or Amber to drive. And that turned out really nice, cleaned all that up, and gave us really good access to storage under there, where we didn't have to climb back in there and get it, or access the air compressor. And I think that worked out pretty good.
After these couple of boat jobs in our home port of Fort Madison, it was time to head to Keokuk, Iowa, to the Keokuk Yacht Club to begin our provisioning.
Today's project is fit all these groceries into what cabinets? 1, 2. Jenga. Well, good thing I'm good at Jenga. Okay, how about a little after the kitchen? I found tall plastic containers with vacuum lids that hold dry goods. Got lots of goodies hidden on that side. It's tall enough for 2 tall, which is nice. Through there. And hidden in the back of that one. And the stairs.
Time for a break to do some morel mushroom hunting.
Well, now I'm convinced you can find them from the truck. Sticker bushes.
That's where they always are.
Somebody picked one right beside it.
Show me what you got. Ta-da! The hummingbird nest. Creepy crawlies.
Creepy crawlies. That's not a bad start. We'll take that. Look what Amber made me for lunch. Bacon and manta ray eggs. Thanks, babe. So we're just sitting here editing some videos, and we look, and the pole is bent clear over. Amber's gonna fight this fish in here. I'm gonna go ahead and get the net down. Oh yeah, you're fighting him in, huh? I'm not very good at doing this one-handed, but there he is. That's a very nice catfish.
Reach me the
Nice catch, hon.
Thanks. Reach me the scale.
Oh, we're gonna scale it.
No scaling.
Yeah, let's do it. On this bottom lip. Yep.
And just pinch it?
Yep.
That's it.
Yep. It won't go nowhere now. I can't.
6.35.
Hard to see on this camera. 6.33. I don't know if we can see that or not. Yep. 6.33. Nice catch, babe.
Thanks.
That'll be some good old catfish
Sounds like
nuggets.
dinner.
We had made our way up to Dallas City, about 30 miles upriver from the Keokuk Yacht Club, to meet some friends of ours, Bonnie and Randy, for some entertainment that was there at the bar. After that, it looked like we were going to get some bad weather, so we traveled to this little protected Anchorage in a nearby chute.
Look at here. Amber. This is a pretty dang good anchorage, isn't it? We anchored out there, pulled the aft of the boat in. A really nice little anchorage. Pretty dang sweet. Little fire there for later. Really nice. Dog's out. Chasing beaver or something. Oh, there he is. There he comes. Hi, Nova. There he is. Very happy. All right, guys, here's what we got for dinner. Got a bowl of rice. We got Amber sitting there working hard doing that landlubber stuff that we're just about done with. We got this beautiful sunset out here. Nice calm water, even though it's blowing 20 knots out on the main river, but in here it's beautiful. And in here for dinner, we got this gorgeous catfish curry with these nice big chunks of catfish that we just caught today. And that is going to be one delicious over that rice. And God is good. That's the catfish curry.
Yummy.
This little nest here, right there. Mallard just jumped out of that, little mallard duck. Nice nest. Real nice little clutch. Pretty cool. We'll keep Nova off of those. I think a greater Canadian nest. Nice eggs. These eggs are huge. They're very big. Pretty cool. This is a really big nest right here. We got lots in there. And there's mom and dad over there protecting their nest, doing their thing. Pretty cool. We won't get any closer. And we'll keep Nova off of them. Get over here, bud. Heel. We're not here to disturb them geese. Nova's caught the deer on the run here. There's another one. And here comes Nova. He thinks he's gonna catch that deer. Okay, up! Come! Good boy! Come on! Good boy! That's pretty impressive, to be able to call a dog off a deer like that. He's a pretty good boy. Come on, bud! Heel! What a good boy. Could not ask for a better dog. Sit. Sit. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Did you have him on the run, bud? Did you have him on the run?
After a very nice couple of days out on the boat, doing some boat jobs and soaking in some nature, it was time to get back to the Keokuk Yacht Club so we could finalize some business that we had to take care of and do the final preparations to get ready to take off on our great adventure.
So we are at the yacht club and we're inside, and Nova is literally laying against the door to make sure that we don't go anywhere without him. Luckily, the Keokuk Yacht Club is very nice about letting Nova have the run of the place. And now it's probably okay, and I'll probably tell him to go get on the nose of the boat, but it was really sunny on the nose of the boat, and so he was too hot. But I'm gonna go make him get on the nose of the boat. There he goes.
it was time to cook up those few very hard-earned morel mushrooms. It proved to be too windy outside to cook those mushrooms.
There's all our hard work. 5 days of mushroom hunting.
Try one out. It's worth it.
I don't know. The ticks, I don't know. It's good stuff though. He'll lead the way.
He makes a good photo ornament.
We went on another little explore up this creek, and we found these pheasant back mushrooms that are also edible, so we couldn't help but to try them out.
Amber cooked us up catfish fillets, broccoli, and on our adventures today we found some pheasant back mushrooms. Amber cooked those up. Very, very delicious. So we didn't grow the broccoli, but we caught the catfish, 2 days ago. Caught this one. We just caught another one just now. We found the mushrooms. We caught the catfish. We probably paid 25 cents for that broccoli. So, pretty self-sustaining, huh? This is what Amber and I did last night. I don't know, about 11 o'clock at night after everybody went by. We're painted 25-foot increments on our chain, so that it's easier to tell how much chain we have out. After a couple of really windy days and some rough water, this is what we get this morning. Beautiful sunrise and glass smooth water. There's Amber, she's gonna go on about a 17, 18 mile trip to Fort Madison, and I'm gonna drive the truck and meet her up there. So, it's the first time Amber's piloted the boat by herself. Definitely for that many miles with nobody else on the boat.
Good morning. We set out on a mission today to move towards. We're still close enough to home that we have our vehicle, so I'm flying solo today on the boat. He took the truck up to the next destination, 20 miles up the road, about 16 miles by water. And yeah, so we're having some weather, just breezy. 15-mile-an-hour winds with gusts to 25. So I'm heading with the wind and against the current, so it looks worse than it is. Kind of going with the swells. It actually is a very comfortable ride, but you wouldn't guess it if you looked out the window. We're just had strict instructions to stay at 1500 RPMs on one engine, so that's what we're doing. And it's going to take us about 3.5 hours because up against the current, when we're in flood stage, actually 2 feet above flood stage, we're only making 4 knots. So it's going to be a long, slow, steady ride, but I prefer no excitement for the next 3 hours. Just watch the wind push me up the river. I'm gonna follow the Mary Evelyn tugboat, flying boat. She's up there going just a hair faster than I am. So, shouldn't have anything to worry about until we get to the port and ease into the dock with a tailwind. That will be interesting. We'll get you an update after that happens. And we've gotten around the bend at Montrose. Montrose is right there. Water smooth, dried out. Just had to get spun a different direction here. Now we're heading more northeast, and the waves are coming across the river, so the bluff is giving the water some protection, and the more white caps. Everything's kind of really smooth now. Easy going from here on out.
There she is. Made her first solo boating. Good job, babe.
Thank you.
Very good. Uneventful. A little rough though,
Not for this boat.
and a little windy.
Yeah.
But one engine, the whole pack. Awesome. You're a big girl now.
Yeah.
For supper tonight, on the cruising into our next chapter kitchen. Morel mushrooms. Thanks, Ken Kratzer. We sure appreciate it, because we didn't do a very good job of finding any, did we? No. So, Morel mushrooms, mystery drink, energy drink at, I don't know what time it is, but,
I don't have enough energy to continue with that.
and my lovely wife. And we'll sit down and eat a nice dinner of locally harvested Morel mushrooms. I'm into a little project here, and my partner says I'm supposed to be filming it, even though I haven't seen her pick the camera up today. But that's okay. So we're going in the engine room here. I just want to show you what kind of mess I got going. This up here, so this is obviously part of the electrical panel. Yes, I'm no electrician. All this does have a rhyme or reason, but yes, I'm not very good at lining them all up. And I should be better at that, I know. So this is obviously my panel, and all of this was in the old system in the boat before I put any lithium or any solar or anything in here. The issue that I'm having is I put 100 amp single wire alternators on both engines, and I just still do not have it right. And I think what's going on is some of this old wiring. This one says charger. There is no charger like that anymore, not that charges. I took that out. And so this wire just hangs out in here. So I'm gonna take some of that old wiring out, and this wire says starboard alternator. I can't hardly read it, but that's what it says. But this is what I'm dealing with under here. Everything's in looms, and it's fine. And that main wire back there is all loomed up, or not covered, but all in connectors. And it's been added to and taken apart and added, and zip ties added and all that. I'm not gonna make you guys go through the painstaking process of doing all that. I'll just show you what I ended up with when I'm done. But basically what I'm after is for these alternators to work like they're supposed to. I know they're not working exactly like they're supposed to now. I put a shut off on this port engine one so I could shut that alternator off because the tacks are driven by the alternator, and that's the only way I can get that to work. So I'm going to rewire all this for the alternators and see if I can get that working right, and I'll show you what I came up with.
For lunch today, fresh catch. And I thought, how am I gonna cut that up? We're just gonna cut it up and fry it, but I don't want to make a big mess. So I thought, baking sheet to catch the juice, the cutting board inside, maybe contain the mess. You see how that works? I thought that was pretty smart. Mission success. Load of fish, and all the water is in the pan there, not on the floor. There's the before, rented, ready to cook. Fish on the barbie? Sure.
I was doing some boat jobs this morning. Amber's been doing some cleaning. I did some wiring, which is my not very favorite job, and it always requires you getting upside down on your head. So she's had to listen to me cuss. And she fixed me this beautiful catfish lunch, fresh caught catfish, broccoli, yummy. Blessed. So after lots of cussing and changing a lot of this around, I wanted to show you what I came up with. So first of all, what was going on was that engine over there was going back through the wiring harness and had to find its way back to the positive battery and all the way back to charge. This one could just charge right to the battery. So that was creating quite a bit of difference in resistance. And then that wire over there that was the charge wire, that's just right here, was very corroded on the other end and causing even more resistance and causing a problem. So what I've done now is run a wire from that alternator, a wire from this alternator. It's these orange wires back here, and run individual wires to the main positive, which is this cable right here. So obviously that cable will carry the whole load, and these two switches is so that I can isolate each alternator. Now they will charge just fine with both of them on, but if I'm running one, just running one engine, I'll probably go ahead and shut the other one off. But the other thing is safety here. If you have a problem, if you have any kind of problem, then you can shut those alternators off, isolate that out so that you don't have a fire, of course. So I believe that's got that fixed. We're gonna go for a little ride and charge, but it was charging at the full 60 amps. And before it would blow this breaker, and it's meant for a 90. And when the start battery would get below a certain voltage, it would pull so many amps that it would blow this fuse here. And I've already got it down to a 75 because I want that to blow early so that I don't obviously have a problem. If everything works right, nothing gets hot, I'll probably go back to a 90 because that is what's recommended. I'll go back through the charts, make sure my wire sizes are all the way they need to be, but it looks like for now this fixes this problem and the batteries will charge as they should. What are you doing?
You don't want to get out to the bird?
You don't want to get out? Go for a little boat ride, more boat ride? He's refusing to get out. Okay, here we go. So this is Amber and I's anchor. I wanted to share with y'all.
Maybe.
It is going to be a good view. Look at that. Beautiful sunset. We're in between some islands here. And the water's high right now here. And that lets us get into these cool little nooks and places. We're fishing, but so far that's all we're doing is fishing.
Yeah, not catching.
Not catching yet. But I'm sure Amber will do some catching because that's what she does. She catches. Amber's got one on. Yep, drag him right up. That's a nice one. Good catch. It's a nice one. Anchorage for the night. It's supposed to storm tonight about midnight, so we're in this little protected chute. Should be in good shape. Winds look might get to 40 knots, something like that. So here we are in this nice little protected chute, cooking some nice catfish fillets for dinner. Amber's downstairs cooking some sweet potatoes. And that's what's for dinner. Yep. How's it going, Amber? She said, anybody wants to know, if anybody does carpet job in their boat, Amber likes pulling staples.
Make sure you put in a few extras.
Yeah. Amber's pulling those out so that we can put new carpet in. We had old dingy carpet. We're going with carpet tiles, these nice carpet tiles. She said the worst part of this is what?
Sitting over the poop tank.
Sitting over the poop tank. There's Nova. There's Amber. For a 22-mile bike ride. We're getting ready to go get our truck in a different marina. We're going for a bike ride. 22.6, I drove. Sorry about the train. It sucked.
Right off the
She already feathers off. Somehow or another, she got 4/10 of a mile more than I did. Another beautiful sunrise here at the Keokuk Yacht Club. Pretty.
Then it was back to the yacht club for the final scrubbing and polishing of the boat before we take off on our grand adventure. It was a good time to be at the yacht club because there was a couple of parties. This is Paul and Janet, friends of ours from the yacht club, and the yacht club was having a Kentucky Derby party. Janet helped Amber make this hat. The ladies of the yacht club make these hats for Derby Day, and they do a competition in it. It really is quite something. This was the winner. This lady got second. Those hats are amazing. This was the third place, and our friend Janet got fourth place with her hat. We had so much fun, and it was a great way to end our time at the yacht club. Then we just finished up the cleaning and polishing of the boat, and we were on our way. One more stop in Fort Madison real quick to sign some paperwork on our sold house, and then off we go. So join us in the next episode for week 1 of Up the Creek, a journey up the Mississippi River. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed.